There's a kind of power most people never tap into. It's not physical strength. It's not money. It's not beauty, fame, or education. It's the power of keeping your word to yourself. Imagine being the kind of person who, once you say something, it's as good as done. If you say you'll wake up at 6 a.m., you do it. No excuses. If you say you're done with sugar, with drinking, with laziness, it's over. If you say you're going to build something, you build it. People look at you and just know. When you speak, it's real. No drama, no noise, no fake promises. You're a walking contract with yourself. That kind of person becomes unstoppable. But here's the truth. Most people aren't like that. Most people break promises to themselves every day. They say they'll start tomorrow. They say never again, only to go back to their old ways. They talk big, but follow through small. And little by little, they lose something sacred, self-trust. That inner belief that says, I can rely on myself. And once that trust is gone, everything else falls apart. Your confidence, your self-respect, your progress, all gone. Why do we do this? Why is it so easy to lie to ourselves? It's because we've been trained to chase comfort instead of commitment. The world teaches us to say things we don't mean, to post fake goals for likes, to give up as soon as things get hard. We've been taught that breaking a promise to ourselves doesn't matter. But it does. Every time you say you'll do something and you don't, you weaken your own soul. You become your own enemy. The worst part, you can't escape yourself. You can pretend to others. You can hide your failures. But inside you always know. That voice never shuts up. The one that whispers, you said you'd change. You said you'd be better. What happened? That voice doesn't go away unless you finally decide to change. The good news is this. Anyone can become unbreakable. Anyone can rebuild that inner power, that discipline, that quiet strength. You don't need to be born with it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to learn how to stop breaking your oath to yourself and never break it again. That's what this journey is about. Becoming someone whose words carry weight. Someone who doesn't talk about doing things, just does them. Someone who lives with honor. Not just on the outside, but on the inside too. It starts with a mindset. You have to see your own words as sacred, not just suggestions or wishes. Sacred. If you say it, you mean it. If you decide something, you follow through. No matter how small the task, no matter how boring or uncomfortable, you do it because your identity is on the line. You start to realize, when I say something and don't do it, I lie to myself. And if I can't trust me, why should anyone else? This change doesn't happen overnight. It begins with awareness. You need to start noticing how many times you make little promises you don't keep. I'll start eating healthy tomorrow. I'm going to work out this week. I'll stop scrolling on my phone late at night. And then, nothing. When this pattern repeats, you train your brain to expect failure. So even when you want to succeed, your inner self laughs and says, yeah, right. That's why you must become your own enforcer. You must treat your words like contracts. If you wouldn't break a contract with someone important, why break one with yourself? You are the most important person in your life. Everything you build depends on how solid your inner foundation is. Think of your mind like a castle. Every time you keep your word, you lay a brick. Every time you break your word, you pull one out. Some people's castles are tall and unshakable. Others have walls full of holes. Which one are you? The solution is not to become more motivated. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings come and go. The real solution is identity. You must decide what kind of person you are. Once you decide, You no longer need to ask yourself, should I do this? The answer is already clear. For example, if you say, I'm the kind of person who never skips a workout, then it doesn't matter if you're tired or it's raining. You do it. If you say, I'm the kind of person who keeps my diet clean, then when junk food shows up, it's not even a question. You live by your identity, not your emotions. This is how unstoppable minds are made. Through repetition, through struggle, through choice. Every day you are either training your discipline or your doubt. Every time you push through resistance, your self-belief grows. It starts small. You say, I'll drink water first thing in the morning, and you do it. You say, I won't hit snooze, and you don't. You say, I'll write for 20 minutes, and you write. At first, it's not about big goals. It's about becoming someone who finishes what they start. And when you slip, which you will, you don't give up. You take full responsibility. You don't blame time, energy, stress, or other people. You say, I broke my oath. That ends now. You stand up, adjust, and keep going. There's no need for guilt, just honesty and action. Are you feeling stuck, distracted, or burnt out? It's time to break free. I suggest you read The Art of Being Unstoppable. This book is your blueprint to sharpen your mind, master your emotions, and reclaim control of your life. Inside, you'll unlock powerful tools for focus, flow, resilience, and purpose, so you can rise above chaos and step into your highest potential. Stop surviving and start dominating. Become who you were meant to be. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. One of the strongest tools you can use is silence. Don't talk about what you're going to do, just do it. The more you speak of plans without action, the more your brain gets used to empty talk. Speak less, do more. Let your actions become your reputation. Let your results speak for you. Let people wonder how you became so focused, so consistent, so grounded. That's how legends are made. Not through noise, but through discipline. Another powerful habit is daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I honor my word today? Not in a way that makes you feel bad, but in a way that builds awareness. The more you see where you're falling short, the faster you can adjust. You'll start catching yourself earlier. You'll begin to feel when you're drifting and correct your course. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about direction. It's about aligning your words and actions so tightly that they become one. Over time, people will notice. They'll trust you more, respect you more. But most importantly, you'll trust yourself. You'll wake up knowing you can rely on the one person who truly matters, you. The world may lie to you. People may betray you. Life may knock you down. But if your mind is trained, if your oath is unbreakable, you will rise. Again and again. Because true power doesn't come from control over others. It comes from control over yourself. That's the secret of the unstoppable mind. You will face temptations. Your emotions will try to drag you down. Laziness will whisper sweet lies. Your body will beg for comfort. Your old habits will try to pull you back. But you will stand firm, not because it's easy, but because you've made a choice, a vow, and you no longer break your vows. You are no longer the person who says things and does the opposite. That version of you is gone. The new you is different, solid, grounded, dangerous to your weaknesses. You walk with quiet power. You don't need loud affirmations or outside approval. Your strength is invisible but undeniable. Your presence is calm but commanding. People see something in you, but they don't know what it is. That's because you've done the work within. You've earned your self-respect. You've won the battle that most never fight, the battle against your own mind. So wherever you are right now, stop and ask yourself, what kind of person am I becoming? Are you proud of your discipline? Are you someone who keeps their word, even when no one is watching? If not, it's time to change. Not tomorrow, not next week. Start with one promise today. Make it small but meaningful. Keep it no matter what. Then do it again tomorrow. And again. Stack those wins. Build your castle. Every promise kept is a step toward your higher self. And soon your identity will shift. You will become the type of person who does what they say. Always. Your inner voice will go from doubting you to cheering for you. You'll walk through life knowing, I can handle anything. I don't fear the future. I don't run from responsibility. I am a person of my word. That's the key. That's the path. That's how you become unbreakable. And once you reach that level, where your words are actions, your mind is steel, and your soul is at peace, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. Nothing. Now go. Keep your oath. Build your legend. And never look back. If you made it until here, leave a mind emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what you start. And remember, together we are unstoppable. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay strong.